She ignored her call that night. She never called again. The message was still there. 3 years later, the same notification, the same unopened voicemail, the same thumb hovering over the same button. Every time she almost listened, she stopped. A train arrived. The doors opened. People stepped inside. The doors closed. She remained seated. That's impressive. She looked up. An older man had sat down at the far end of the bench. He wasn't looking at her, just watching the train disappear. What is? Watching a train leave and still making it look like part of the plan? A pause. That takes commitment. A faint smile almost appeared. Almost. You don't know anything about me. That's true. He nodded slightly. Which is why I haven't offered any terrible advice yet. She looked back at the phone. We argued. He didn't say anything. She called later that night. A pause. I saw her name. Another train passed. I was still angry. A breath. So I told myself I would call her tomorrow. Silence. I did. Her fingers tightened around the phone. I called 3 times before breakfast. 5 more before noon. She swallowed. My brother, answered the 9th. For the first time, the older man looked toward her. It was my mother. The words sounded smaller than they should have. The last thing she ever heard from me was anger. The station became quiet. Or perhaps she had stopped hearing everything else. If I listen to her message now, she looked at the screen. If I learn how to keep living, a pause. What does that say about what I did? The older man looked down at his hands. More than you think. There was something different in his voice. Not wisdom. Recognition. I spent 20 years apologizing to someone who had already forgiven me. She looked at him. How do you know she forgave you? A faint smile appeared. A painful one. Because she spent her whole life trying to convince me she had. She looked away. But I ignored her. Yes. No comfort. No argument. No escape. You did. A long silence settled between them. And you've punished yourself every day since. Another train passed. There is a difference between carrying someone's memory, he looked toward the tracks, and carrying your punishment. Her thumb moved. For the first time in 3 years, she pressed play. We never hear what her mother said. Only the expression on her face changing. The grief remained. But something else appeared beside it. A quiet kind of forgiveness. A train arrived. The doors opened. Some people leave us, he said. That doesn't mean they wanted us to stop going anywhere. She placed the phone into her pocket. The pain remained. But it no longer decided where she went. She stood. I think it's time. Safe journey. She walked toward the train. Just before entering, she paused. Then she turned back. The bench was empty. No movement. No sign of when he left. Only the station. Only the tracks. She took a small breath. Not because the pain was gone. Not because she could change what happened. But because, for the first time in 3 years, she understood something. I spent 3 years afraid of hearing her last words. A pause. I almost forgot. She would have wanted me to keep living after them. The train doors closed. And this time, she left. Thank you for sharing this quiet moment. If you feel drawn to walk this path of reflection and quiet wisdom, you're welcome to stay. In another quiet story, a simple conversation on a park bench helps someone see a loved one differently.